condition called COVID. And they're trying to get rid of it. So there are very clear choices here. And the bottom line is I do believe, and Joe and I are actually particularly proud. I was doing some interviews earlier. We're proud of the fact that ours is a campaign that has probably built one of the broadest coalitions of any campaign in recent history. We've got the support, yes, of Democrats and Republicans and independents, people of all walks of life, all races, right? And years from now, our children, our grandchildren, others, they're going to look at us, they're going to look in our eyes, every one of us, and they will ask us, where were you at that moment? And here's the thing, what we will be able to tell them is more than just how we felt. We will tell them what we did. We will tell them we were hanging out in this parking lot in Asheville.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.
Good morning to all my fellow Americans. You know, if it wasn't because she's so damn evil, she got a nice sense of humor. It's that the lies and the evilness of these people, you know, you can see right through them. First of all, before I keep on, I want to send a salute to all my fellow American veterans. Those are the DAV, for which I am a member, Chapter 11, and veterans of all organizations. Never forget those that made the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep our country free. The state of Florida, don't forget to vote for Maria Elvira Salazar for Congress. And let's see if we can freeze the accounts of the communists in Cuba. Not only Venezuela, but in Cuba also. So we can get rid of that regime that's destroyed the island. There's a whole bunch of things happening. Well, I just trying to remember part of it, what it was. But going to this lady, you know, she says that Trump has this obsession with destroying. It's not a destroying, it's not an obsession. It's that you are criminals. You are criminals and you have to be dealt with accordingly by the law. Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, they should be in prison, both of them. You know, they're so corrupt, they're so atrocious liars. And then when they confront with proof about his son, Joe Biden says, no, it's a lie, it's all a lie, it's all made up. Even though there's proof. Well, in the time to vote, you decide. The people will decide who they're going to vote for. They're going to vote for communism or they're going to vote for capitalism, which Trump is defending. Okay, let me go to the next video here. There's another video here which destroys the Republicans, the Democrats' narrative. Okay, wait a minute, right here. I think I lost it. Okay. I don't know what I punched in here, but I guess okay, I got it right here. I want you to see this rally. I want you to see Joe Biden's rally. This is why I can't stand hearing the Democrat or liberal media, fake news, because, you know, in their polls, Biden already won. But look at this rally right here, another one. You saw the rally of Kamala Harris. Barely anybody had our rallies. Well, Joe Biden's rallies are worse. And according to them, they're winning.
He thinks you'll forget. He picked the wrong guy.
And I think all of them are reporters. I don't think there was one fan there.
Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with
Nobody will show up.
people with
What's true? Nobody shows up to his rallies.
All right. In any case,
Okay, you saw it. So that's proof. That's proof that the Democrats are lying about the polls. There's one more I wanted to put down here. Okay, yep. Let's see if I can find it right here, right away. Okay. So I'm going to leave with this last video. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, the 22nd, 2020. My name is Eduardo Rodriguez. And Donald Trump, I always pray for you and your family. God bless you. And Mike Pence, may God protect you both and your families. God bless our country eternally. And I stand with God and Israel eternally. So I'll see you guys soon. And here we go with this last video.
Thank you for choosing the Next News Network. After this report, I want you to head on over.
Oh, before I show this video, one more thing I wanted to say. Nice try, Facebook. You know, they're so desperate. This is one thing is very important, I almost forgot. They're trying to censor us because I wake up early in the morning to throw news, to post news, copy and post in my different pages, what's happening. And now, early in the morning, it used to be at any hour I can post. Now I can't post at a certain time when Mike Zuckerberg orders his people to start posting. They know they're losing, and they want to censor us and block our right to inform. So I can't inform on Facebook. I can inform on Twitter, LinkedIn. Thank God for Parler. Parler also. Even though I wish Parler was in every single area where I can, post without any problems. But it's unfortunate. Parler is almost everywhere, but not everywhere yet. Not like Facebook. And these people in Facebook, well, they just want to destroy the country. They're determined. They don't care. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the country. They just care about their pockets, just like the rest of the liberals and all Democrats. So like I said, I'm leaving with this last video, and God bless you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Over to nextnewsnetwork.com for a special message. The link is in the description below. Now let's get to the news. Well, President Trump is having none of it. He just put the final debate moderator on blast, revealing who she really is. We've got the details. We're going to show you the clips in a moment. Before we do, if this is your first time here and you like our reports, please consider hitting the red button down below to subscribe, then hit that notification bell when you do. Joseph Curl from the Daily Wire reports that President Donald Trump ripped NBC's Kristen Welker, the moderator for the final presidential debate, as totally partisan. He did so in an interview on Fox and Friends. The president said he would prefer a more neutral party to moderate the debate. He said that she's terrible and she's totally partisan, and her father and mother are big supporters of Joe Biden. Watch.
But Kristen Welker is terrible. I mean, she is totally partisan. Her father and mother are big supporters of Joe Biden for a long time. They're supporters of the Democrat Party, and she deleted her entire account. go again with the hacking, so he had a problem. But Kristen Welker is far worse than Scully, but I do it anyway. I mean, I do it anyway, but this is the way it is. It's so set up. It's pretty incredible that we've been winning for so long, isn't it? When you get right down.
She deleted her entire account, he said. Now, she was scheduled to follow the C-SPAN Steve Scully, but after the Commission on Presidential Debates announced that the second debate would be virtual, President Trump dropped out. And on the same day that the second debate was set to take place, Scully admitted that he lied about being hacked on Twitter. The president also blasted the Commission on Presidential Debates for changing the topic of the final debate, which was set to be on foreign policy, stating that the commission has lost tremendous credibility. Watch.
Mr. President, the commission has changed the debate rules for this last debate in 2 days. They have implemented a 2-minute uninterrupted rule, so they're going to have basically a mute button. They're going to mute your microphone while Joe Biden answers for the first 2 minutes, and then mute his when you answer for the next 2 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the whole thing is crazy. This commission, I had problems with them 4 years ago where they stifled out my mic during my conversation with Crooked Hillary. And, they muted my mic. They did a whole thing. They did this to me already. They modulated it at the time. And they actually had to write me a letter of apology. And they did it on purpose. Look, these people are not good people, this commission. A lot of funny things go on with them. And frankly, Kristen Welker, who I know, and, just went through Savannah Guthrie. I knew what I was getting into, and it worked out fine. But she was out of line. She was totally out of line. And so was Chris Wallace. I know you'll defend him, but so was Chris Wallace. He was terrible. It was like 2-on-1, and that was just fine with me. But at least they should admit that it was 2-on-1. And
So Kristen Welker, if you don't recall, we did a story just the other day, how in 2016, when she was on MSNBC, she fed a question to the Clinton campaign before the interview, just following the debate, and the hot mic caught her telling her what she was going to ask, prepping the Clinton operative to be ready for the question. Of course, if these are supposed to be unbiased reporters, they would just come out and ask a question. So let's take a look back at that moment.
Why don't we go right to Kristen Welker? Kristen, go ahead.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask you about Flynn.
Kristen, go ahead. You're live. Kristen Welker in the spin room. I believe she has the Clinton communications director with her. Go ahead, Kristen.
Okay, thank you. I think this is the last question.
So you saw right there, she's feeding the questions to the opposition, clearly trying to give them a leg up so they aren't caught off guard with tough questions. Anyway, the topics for each of these 3 debates are the sole purview of the moderator. Welker announced this week the topics will be fighting COVID, American families, race in America, climate change, national security, and leadership. And it's going to be clearly biased. They're going to ask. They're not going to talk about Hunter. They're not going to talk about Burisma. The president is going to be forced in his response to these questions to bring up these points so that the American people can clearly know what's going on. But there's no. I guarantee you, Biden is not going to be asked any questions about Hunter. Comment below. We'll see you at the next report for the Next News Network. I'm Gary Frank.